Hey guys, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Extraordinary Expletive. You only got your boy J Dubs over here for the weekend. I just wanted to inform everybody who's been waiting for an episode this week. Life kind of got in the way. I had to take my son down to Virginia. He's staying with his mom for 2 weeks. I had today off, and Kenny actually had to work today, so we both work afternoon turn. You know what I mean? So didn't really get to meet up. If we did get to meet up, it was gonna be super late, and by that time, we're both, little little beat. You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to go ahead and record like a tad bit of an intermission episode, if you will. Apologize if you guys can hear my cat in the background. She's in heat and flipping out. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know, like, hey, dude, I'm sorry that we promised an episode this weekend. It just didn't happen. In the following 2 weeks, coming up soon, next weekend actually is our big interview with Plinko, Trevor Marrow, Shane Munnell, and excuse me for not remembering the bassist, fucking bassist, the drummer. I do remember when Dante was in it. They've gone through a couple lineup changes. They actually used to be a four-piece jam band, and now they are a three-piece. So I'm excited to see what these guys are going to bring to the table, especially on the along the lines of just talking to us. You know what I mean? It's going to be different to talk to a whole band and really see what they have to say. You know what's going on. It'll be a fun mind picking session, if you will. But yeah, so I'm just here for a little bit. Solo drinking with you guys here on the internet. Appreciate you. Cheers to that. Give me a second. But yeah, I just wanted to, still give you guys a little bit of an episode. You know what I mean? I don't have my co-host here, so we're just gonna go ahead and, bullshit a little bit. But like I said, formal apology. Kenny and I just had clashing schedules this weekend, so things didn't work out the way we wanted. But one thing, I want to touch base on is if you guys have been listening for the past, 2 months now that we've been doing this, going on three here. One thing I really like to do is kind of try to tie the episodes in together. You know what I mean? So I'm not just giving you guys a bunch of random bullshit flying at you. Like for instance, our past two episodes, we did emo, and then followed by the screamo scene, and I just kind of like to get that play like on the timeline, whether hey, this happened right after this, which is cool information to learn. You get dates, years and stuff that you guys had never really thought about with bands. Like wow, these guys came out actually before these guys, and I'd heard of them this year rather than this one. So I find that kind of stuff exciting. But also, I keep saying a lot. I've been finding a lot of satisfaction in the way that we can go back and almost allude to previous episodes that we had. So I hope you guys are appreciating that a little bit. I definitely know I do. And maybe in the future, we get a couple of episodes, hundreds, let's say, a couple hundred episodes down the way, and we might not be able to allude to everything we want to, but I still think it'd be sweet if you guys are hardcore listeners and you've been here since day one and we make a joke that was, episode 4, and here we are at, like, episode 367. I hope that you guys are still going to laugh. Because that's the kind of stuff, that's comedy, man. That's good. That's quality content, right? 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 I enjoy quality content. I don't know about you guys. I'm hoping this is quality enough for you tonight. I didn't actually want to go ahead and, do a whole topic without Kenjamin because it's my man, dude. One thing I love about my co-host is, he's dabbled in music a tad bit. Like when I'm talking about like playing music, I've been guitarist slash musician, for quite a few years. Playing guitar since I was 15. I'll be 30 in March. So I've got a little bit of time under my belt. But Kenny knows these facts, these random trivia bullshits that I'm like, what? He's like a diehard sports fan. You know what I mean? He knows the uncle of Bill Cowher. You know what I mean? And he can tell you like, oh yeah, Bill Cowher. Yeah, he coached for the Steelers for 15 years from blah 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 date to blah 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 date. And I'm just like over here like, yeah, I really like his single Super Bowl. That was a good one. And I'm not a sports fan. I was just trying to make a stupid metaphor here. But that's hard to find in a person, man. So Kenjamin, if you end up listening to this episode, just want to let you know how much I appreciate you. You're not there, but I can see you here in spirit. And just want to let you know you're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. But yeah, guys, short episode tonight. I'm sorry, but I hope you guys can all understand. Life gets in the way occasionally, especially when you don't want it to. We try to be back sooner. We went down to Virginia Friday night. Stayed there. Drive down a little bit further. Saturday afternoon. And then ended up leaving there, coming home. And we didn't actually get home until 4 a.m. last night. So it was a rough time. Expected to be back a little bit sooner. So Kenny and I tried to record today early on. And by the time I woke up, I didn't go to bed till 6, 7 o'clock. Still wide awake from the drive. And by the time I woke up, he was already getting ready to go to work, So shit happens, though. Shit happens. But I still wanted to produce a little bit of content so you guys are not like, yo, dude, what the fuck happened, man? Hey, man, you guys told me you were going to give me an episode this weekend, and I tuned into my Spotify, and there wasn't shit on there but the episode from last weekend, man. What the fuck, Jeez. You guys are upsetting me, man. You're giving me some anxiety. Jeez. But excuse me. I had to get that out of my system. But, like I said, I don't really know what to say, Kind of touch base on everything. And, I can tell you guys how my weekend went. That's pretty cool. Went down to old Virginia. Got to learn me some history on the Revolutionary War. I got to see me some landmarks. Got to see actually where the surrender had happened to win the war. And it was a cool time. Just want to let you guys know we got families and stuff. We do stuff. But we tried to take time out of our busy schedules to give you the best quality content that we can give you person. But I think it goes without saying that if it were not for you guys, we'd just be two guys talking into microphones for nothing, you know what I mean? Just go back and listen to them when we're 50. Hey, you remember that one time we were talking about senses fail? Yeah, man, that was a good time. You remember that time that country singer Chris Eaton came on our show, man, and he sang us the Danny Boy? Man, I tell you what, boy, man. Kenny, why are you talking in that accent? That's weird. I got that goddamn, I'm sorry, what was he talking about now? And that's the way it's going to go. And I can't guarantee anything other than that perfection. Because that's what I'm shooting for. But, anyways, this is our intermission episode. Life is catching up to us, so we got to catch up with life. But we are back on track for next week. and I hope you guys tune in. And I really appreciate all the follows, all the comments, the reviews we've been getting. Um, the only other thing I can say is please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you guys have Spotify, pop us a like on there. If you guys even want to recommend us to your friends, I would appreciate it. I think Kenjamin would appreciate it. And our bands that are coming on here would appreciate it because that gives them an opportunity to put out a little bit more media than what they've been doing currently. So, without further ado, I wish you guys a farewell. And please check out our Facebook page, our YouTube page, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play podcast. I think we talked about we're trying to get a Stitcher. Just haven't looked it up and done it yet. So you guys let me know if there's anything you want to see us on. And I will do my very best to get us on there. If we can't get on there, I will let you know formally. Hey, apology. We couldn't do it. They denied us. Or, give you the formal acceptance letter. And I'll be like, guys, we're on blah, blah, blah. So, this is J-Dubs. Checking out, man. Appreciate you guys stopping in. And like I said, apologize for the short episode, the lack of content here. But I hope you understand. And we appreciate you. See you next week. Tune in, Plinko, this weekend. Keep it classy.